Hi, hello, howdy, and welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of the Valkyrie Epoch, a Starfinder story here on the Dude, Where's My Drift Twitch channel. This is our lovely Thursday night game that has missed the last couple of weeks due to real life being a thing that's gotten us all off track. But hey, we're back for this week before we take another break for Thanksgiving next week. At least, American Thanksgiving, because we all live in this political hellscape. Hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood K, the Galactic Menace and Game Master around these here parts for Thursday night, playing with my three fine friends with our fourth on her way home from work, because, again, political hellscape has working being weird. Joining me
Late
as
stage
always,
capitalism. It's fucking great.
Late stage capitalism. Here we are, folks. This is what everybody wants, right? Anyway, before we get off on a big tangent, it's going to take all night long.
What? I thought we were like YouTubers now, and we do like 45-minute rants on how capitalism is bad as a central part of every video.
It's really bad. We've done the numbers. It's really bad. It's
we did all the research.
Checks notes,
guys.
really bad.
Capitalism.
Really bad.
There's a reason why nobody likes Monopoly.
My son
It's not
like,
even fun as a game.
just now learned that like that's a thing, and he's like very good with his money
game, though.
and math. And oh god, I have to tell him no. I don't want to have an argument with him.
I've always been one of those terrible people. I enjoy Monopoly. I enjoy Clue. I enjoy Risk.
I enjoy Risk and Clue.
Mhm.
Like even though it's my
Clue.
name.
I enjoy Clue as a person.
I mean, I enjoy Clue as a person too, not just the board game.
It makes three of you.
I don't believe I said anything.
It wasn't speaking necessarily for you. Leia's on her way.
He's thinking about him. He's thinking about himself. Come on now, get with the program here.
He absolutely was not. He joined the Marine Corps. He doesn't like himself.
Hang on, I have a nail somewhere around here and a hammer.
But yeah, so we have, as we've
If
clearly
I want to
established,
feel the scene.
as he walks off camera, we are joined by Clue, the player behind the one-legged super sprinting frog who is faster than Usain Bolt's, or will be. I'm not sure if we're there yet.
I think I'm even. I think we're even.
Hold on. It's been a while since I've done this name. I keep losing places in my notes where your name is updated. But we are Nora, Peggy, Peg Leg, Butt Foot, Fixatoad, No Beard, the Pirate Buffo.
You're getting faster.
Uh-huh. And I have to ask, what is Nora's favorite type of potato chip?
Oh, you stole this.
I did.
That's funny.
That's fine. You can steal all any of these I've asked. You should steal them from Monday night. They're fun.
I think he's a salt and vinegar kettle chip man. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, great fucking chip right there.
It's a solid chip.
Like kettle chips are superior in general.
I'm about to get some on order because I don't have any and I want some. I will pay some money to bring them here.
Yo, I know it's generally bad form to do like unpaid sponsorships and shit, but like, have any of you guys had the I think it's Utz Maui barbecue chips?
Ooh,
No, but I have Utz brand crab
that
chips.
does sound good. I'm
Those
a big
things
fan.
are fucking amazing. It's like a traditional barbecue chip, and a salt and vinegar chip had a child.
Ooh. Have you tried? Is it Utz that did the voodoo chip? Who did the voodoo chip?
I think they're the own brand. I'm not positive. I know which one you're talking about though.
Those things are fucking fire too.
Mhm.
I would definitely.
They are a far superior spicy style chip to say Takis.
Oh, fuck. Takis just heat.
Mhm.
That's gross.
But before we get too much more of a tangent, joining us next, we have the time-hopping Muad'Dib, Lisan Al-Gaib, and Lemire, played by our GM from Monday Night's Doge.
Hi, I'm here. I have a squeeze ball that I'm going to be playing with all night. So don't think I'm doing weird things slightly off camera. I'm just stressed.
That's fine. Monday night, I was
He
playing
is,
with
but-
random models the whole
but
time
it's
off
for
camera.
reasons.
It returns to the shape of a square every time you stop squeezing it. It's
That's
just like
fine.
my own little personal gelatinous cube.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like it.
Tell me, what is Lemir's favorite potato chip?
I've been thinking about this for the past 2 minutes as you guys were rambling about salt and vinegar chips. Lemire is a bit of a child, so he has trash taste in food. So his favorite chip would probably be something like Funyuns.
That's a solid chip, though. That's a solid chip. I don't like.
It's a good choice. It's a good
I
choice.
hate the trash aspect of it, but yeah,
I mean, they're bad. They're good, but they're bad.
They're so good.
There are better
They're
chips.
so good. There are better chips, yes.
But when you want
they
a
are so
Funyun,
good.
nothing else satisfies but a Funyun.
Oh no, there's not a Funyun substitute.
No.
We should make a Funyun
something-
substitute.
Or
You know
something
that?
like he would the what are they called, the bugles, the little ones that you can put
yeah,
on your
yeah, yeah.
fingertips, and
Twitch
he
kinda like
really
Twitch
get
pods.
them from his fingertips. Yeah,
Clickety clacks, yeah.
I mean, is
Yeah,
there any
the
other better,
cookie
is there any other way
clacks.
to eat bugles?
No.
but
Honestly,
later in our
I don't know.
podcast,
I
so-
haven't had them in like fucking
Fair.
30 years.
It's
But
By the way, Frito Lay, if you want like some minimal viewer sponsorship nonsense, we're here. Our email is dude.where's-my-drift-pods@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to us. We'll happily take free chips. Honestly, we'll
We're
take
on,
free
like,
chips.
every social. Just find us everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all over.
there's very little I won't
DWND
do for money.
podcast.
Yep. Exactly. We're there. Reach out to us, and we won't take money. We'll take free chips. We'll
I
eat them
will
on
take
stream and
money.
drive
I'll
everybody
take
crazy.
money. I would like money.
We'll work our way. We'll take the free chips first and work our
My
way up to
favorite
money.
people call me.
I
Cat.
I am not able to accept the money, but I would like the money.
I'd take another
take
of
his
these little
money, too.
cube things.
He can live vicariously through me with his
Yeah.
money.
Pay my portion to one of my castmates. Do not welch on me.
All right. Anyway, so now that we got that little bit of business out of the way, next up we have the flame throwing laser bolt. No, wait, hold on. You don't have laser bolt. You have flame throwing, railgun firing, cigar chewing, not smoking, because that's how I picture him in my head. Always having a cigar he's chewing on, but not smoking. Space orc grunt, played by You're Not a Lawyer, Scott.
That's right. My player is nothing but a simple country lawyer, but he damn sure ain't your lawyer.
And what is Grunt's favorite potato chip?
You know what? I'll take anything that's available. But if I had to choose, I think I'm a nacho cheese Doritos man.
Just going for a tried and true classic. All right, I dig it.
You're literally barbecuing
Respect.
everything that you see.
I mean, you did miss a good opportunity for a barbecue chip there, but I mean, I guess if that's all you're doing with like your life of cooking and everything, you might get tired
Flaming
of the
hot
smell
Cheetos.
eventually.
Ooh, Flamin' Hot Cheetos is a real good one. I'm not gonna lie, I like that one too.
Man, did I ever tell you about the Korean corn dog I had that was covered in flaming hot Cheeto dust and French fries?
You've
and
mentioned it at
barbecue
least
sauce.
to me before.
That's like
Oh my god!
I don't think I've ever said that's too many nitrates, but that's too many nitrates.
No,
I'm just
that's just. I assume that this was at a
That's
Pittsburgh
basically
Pirates game.
fertilizer.
No, it was actually a food truck outside of Blood Drive I was working at.
In
Oh
Pittsburgh.
God, that's not at all good for blood drive, folks.
In the
Yes, it is.
Pittsburgh area, though, I assume.
What?
In the Pittsburgh area, though.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's just Pennsylvania.
But yeah, like I said, it was delicious. And honestly, because when you donate blood, you burn like 700 calories. So like putting 1,000 calories right back in your body from a corn dog covered in fries and all sorts of salty goodness, yeah, it's actually going to be good for you.
That's why I always take that gigantic double grandma's cookie that they have, the oatmeal raisin. Like, thank you.
Arguing that you burn 700 calories when you donate blood is kind of like a misdirection. You're not burning
Yeah.
calories.
You're
They're
not.
just taking them from you.
Fair, that's
taking
fair.
them
That's bad
from you.
phrasing. I don't usually tell people you're not, but I don't
You're
usually say
vampire
burning
overlords,
calories. I say you're
Karen,
losing
taking
700
them.
calories. That's why you need to
Like-
fucking eat before you do this,
Mhm.
so you don't get sick and vomit all over my cot. Anyway,
Or pass out.
yeah. Well, I mean, usually vomiting is included in the passing out part.
That's why
I like
always
the
have a
dizziness.
nice, good,
I like to
cold,
ride that.
refreshing malt
I like to
beverage.
ride that little snake for a while. I like to just let that roll in. I'm like, no, I skipped breakfast. I had a cup of coffee right before this. Let's do
No
this.
better way to be super drunk than donating blood and then going out drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, you won't make it to the going out drinking part.
sure you will. You just have to be Irish.
I've done it.
No.
I've
Yep.
done it many times.
I've heard of lots of college kids who have done this. You know, they go donate blood and they go out drinking that night because
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
beers in,
Monday.
they'll be on the floor. It's a good
Wow.
way to save money.
If you hit the pizza place up first, you could probably make 6 beers and you'll be good.
What does they tell us? 1 beer is going to hit you like 3, or 1 drink will hit like 3. So just don't drive. Drink lots of water.
Oh, who's driving?
Anyway, like I said, our 4th will be here shortly. We'll find out what kind of potato chips Winnie likes when she gets here. But
Do you have any bets? I bet I have a bet. Winnie probably likes like Frito corn chips.
all right,
That's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
I bet that's what Winnie likes.
what does
Not-
Clue think Winnie likes?
Not what Leah likes. That's what Winnie likes.
I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks that she's gonna like lean into the weird and do something like those Canadian ketchup chips.
All right, so that's what's got things. Clue, your opinion? I'm writing these down so we can compare it later.
I feel like Winnie is going to conjure an alternate reality where chips are cookies and she'll be like chocolate chip.
All right. All right.
So that's my prediction.
That's good too. Yeah.
That is good. All right. So we'll find out here in a few
Not
more minutes.
in
But
no way inspired by this.
Actually,
analog.
she doesn't even
thing
need
in
to.
my
She doesn't
head.
even need to do that. She could do like Hamantaschen or latkes.
Marcus. Polish food. Oh my god. Anyway, before we get on another tangent,
That is Jewish food, my friend.
sorry. Well, no, that just made me think of. There's a lot of Polish food in place, and then he said latkes. Started thinking about potato cakes, which then got me onto pierogies, which then got me onto other foods like kielbasa. Anyway, yeah, y'all doing all right tonight?
I'm now hungry.
We
I
have
literally just ate food.
hungry as fuck.
I just crammed, 3 tacos down my throat before we went live. So
Hot.
now I just want to cram down some kielbasa sausage.
Tell me about it.
It would be good. Yeah, what do you want to know?
Anyway, so yeah,
I
you guys
think
want
he wants to know exactly how much sexual harassment he can get away with on stream.
honestly
We're not
considering
coworkers.
considering some of what's happened with freshman Twitch streamers in the past 10 years,
for that to work out.
probably a lot. But yeah, do any of you remember what happened last time we played?
We got into a big fight with the warden. We rescued Sedona and got sneaky onto some single fighters.
We boosted some jets.
And then
I wrote down 15 words for the notes last week. It said, killed warden, grunt went down, all of us very hurt, ended up stealing 4
Very
fighters. And that's all I wrote.
I mean, hey, I'm impressed. Clue, did you have any of that written down, or is that from memory?
that was memory.
I'm very
I-
impressed
yeah.
because that's basically what happened, and it's been like 3 weeks. Hey, good
Well,
job.
it's learned behavior. If I imbibe the substance,
It helps you remember later, next time you buy it.
And memory.
All
I almost
right.
got a perfect score on the SATs.
But yeah, and also I think this, I don't know if this was mentioned on air or not, but you guys also leveled up to level 5. So
Ooh.
we're gonna start with Scott, and let's go with the real testing memory. What did you get for level 5 on
Oh,
Grunt?
fuck if I remember. I got ranks and some skills. Was this where we got the attribute level up this level?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think my dex and I want to say my strength went up.
So you can choose 4 things.
Then yeah, I think it would have been strength, dex, con, and wisdom. And then let's see here. I think I got a feat.
Yeah, soldiers get a feat like every single level.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got Die Hard.
Yes, the skill that Scott needs in every single game of mine he plays with every single character he makes.
It's almost like you target me, or like I specifically build characters that will cause you to target me.
The thing is, I really don't
Or
try
they
to
just can't
target.
survive it
I
because they
don't
don't have a high enough
target
dex.
Grunt that much. I feel
That's fair. And Grunt puts himself explicitly in harm's way, and he is also just so tanky. So like the Die Hard was needed to become even more tanky.
And you have that nice pulse gauntlet fist now, so you can go fuck some shit up in melee. And Doge, what do we get with Lemire?
I mean, what do you want to know? I mean, I'm a precog. I get a little bit of everything. I have more skills than our operative does. I kind of got a lot of stuff going on. I did get another level 2 spell, and it's a new one, I believe, from something that's not uploaded into Foundry. So that'll be fun. And I'll just keep it secret until we get to it because it'll be fun.
Now, did you get any fun precog abilities at this level? Because I feel like there's a really big one you get at level 5.
Did I get a fun one? What did I get? Do you know what I got?
It's something to do with your paradoxes.
Oh, is it? I can now finally use it to re-roll my
Basically everything.
Everything. Yeah,
Yep.
tap rolls for it. Yeah, I forgot about that. That'd be nice.
Hopefully you keep rolling terrible.
Yeah, I mean
paradoxes. Because
I mean, I gotta rest at some point because I still haven't had paradoxes for a while. My last 3 paradoxes rolls were a 0, 1, and a 0, supposedly. That's what I have written. I don't know what that makes sense, but no, it was a 5, a 1, and a 10. But I used the 2, and I used the 1.
Well, to be fair, this is still the same day of you guys trying to break into the prison.
Yeah. I also have 0 spell slots currently, so
this is the second time I run this adventure, and both times this prisonscape has gone tits up and shit has hit the wall drastically.
I don't know how you do it without it going bad. It's just you have to roll so well for it to not
with a
go
high
bad.
variance game. It's like one thing. It causes a domino effect of everything going shitty.
Now, I will say I have never listened to the season of Cosmic Crit where they played this. I've never listened to Southern Tomfoolery where they played this. I don't know how it went in their games. I'm assuming it still went tits up because, again, it's really hard. But also,
I listened to it. I don't remember.
I feel like if you just do a team of humans, it actually becomes incredibly simple because there's no alarms going raised and you're all humans. You can literally just walk right into this place because the guards automatically fail all bluff checks or all sensitive checks at that point.
That's good to know.
It doesn't help that we're 4 weird-looking boys. The non-gendered boys were just 4 weird little dudes.
Yeah.
But
one of us is like 42 feet tall.
Exactly. But I mean, like I said, it's gone tits up both time I've run it, but you know what? That just makes it more fun. You guys had definitely some. You guys had some very different ideas on how to kind of get through the tits up situation too, which I appreciated. So that running combat through the hallways, you just kind of just charged forward. That got crazy, but killing the power generator was hilarious to me.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a really good idea.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It always does.
Cats.
If I was a GM, I would have done it differently.
If you were the GM, you would have not shut down all the power and made everything more difficult.
I tell you, if I were the GM, I would have just let my players be cool and fucking badasses that they were that had planned things out.
Oh, so you're a real cool GM.
I'm a real cool guy like that.
Yeah.
To be
I like
fair,
my
though,
players to have fun. You know?
I don't know if our characters are actually badasses. I think we're all a bunch
I think
of
at this
dorks.
point they have planned things out pretty good.
I don't know, man. Things went to shit. They threw
Immediately, and we didn't have a backup plan at all.
They basically threw an entire an entire guard shift of Nazis at us, and we thoroughly murdered them. So, I think we qualify as badasses. We might be more on the John Wick side of the badass, where it's like, oh, he's barely scraping through this, but still badasses.
I was thinking more like Shaun of the Dead level, where you kind of just stumble into it and somehow succeed.
Yeah. With dick jokes.
Yep. But yeah, so we are picking up this week with you guys have managed to successfully get off of the moon. I shouldn't say planet, it is a moon. With the Sedona and the other 4 prisoners that Talmarin asked you to rescue. They got on board of a shuttle that is only minimally armed. It's more like a quick transport shuttle. And you all are inside individually piloted starfighters. As you blast up off of the planet's surface from the prison that is in lockdown, you are very quickly and rapidly approached by not 1, but 2 Aslanti starships that are significantly bigger than your fighters. One of them you are able to very quickly and easily recognize as the Zandamant, the ship that is in position above the moon itself to kind of prevent any escape. And the other one, after a moment, you guys are able to pick up on your scanners and recognize as the same ship that flagged you as you entered into this system before arriving at Outpost Z like a week ago at this point. Apparently still, going on patrols and, emergency beacon, let's go investigate. And it is flying the code sign of the Vesuvius.
Dope name.
Now, if I can get you guys, just go ahead and roll me some quick intelligence checks.
I kind of feel like Brent should auto fail, but close enough.
You said intelligence?
Yep, just straight intelligence.
I didn't roll very well.
Oh man.
That's fine. I'll roll for Winnie as well. Where are you? Intelligence.
Lemire, you might
2.
be the.
Wow.
Yep, you are the party expert.
That's fine. This is just more to recall knowledge. Because when you were on Outpost Z, you did find out some information about the Zandamant itself from the pirates. I was throwing DC 10 on this recall, and Lemire paid more attention to what Peggy told them than what Peggy paid attention to the pirates. So you all do know that Zandamant itself is very heavily armed in its front, but its shields tend to be a little bit on the weaker side. Not that matters very much, but it's very heavily armed in the front, and it is also very slow. So if you guys want to just try and outrun it, you can.
Yeah, but the people were escorting.
I can definitely outpace everybody, but
not when you're in a ship.
I'll say the shuttle that you guys are kind of escorting is actually the fastest ship here on board.
Oh, sweet.
I can go faster than everybody that has the same thing as me. Because I have Sky Jockey.
But yeah, you guys as fighters, like I said, I have a speed of 10. The shuttle has a speed of 12. And
I
then if
have
you guys want to
11.
roll
This
a
one goes to 11.
piloting or a engineering check and see what you guys can figure out about the Vesuvius up here.
You said a what? Or engineering?
Piloting or engineering?
Ooh, what's higher?
That's the same roll for me, so I'll take let's do engineering for fun because I'm the intelligent boy.
Ooh,
Ooh, definitely not. I'm gonna do piloting.
dirty 20.
Alright.
Dirtier 21.
Very dirty.
Cool. So,
Extra dirty.
very quickly, you guys are able to determine that the Vesuvius is a what is it called? A sovereign monitor, a common ship of the Aslanti space fighters, space force, spaceships. Unlike the Xandamant, this thing has a bit more even distribution of its shields and defenses, as well as but most of them are again in the forward arc, though it does have a rear laser and a turret that can kind of spin around and hit everything. It is going to be about the same speed as your fighters, though. So while you can potentially easily outrun the Xandamant, it's going to be harder to outrun the Vesuvius, and they do kind of currently have your guys' back against the ship or against the moon. Now, so we are going to be doing things a little bit differently this time for our Starship combats. We are not going to be using the full
change, though, okay?
Full old school rules of this. We're going to be doing what I'm dubbing as narrative combat light. Narrative Starship combat is something that was released in Starfinder Enhanced a year ago at this point, which seems wild to consider, where it was just an alternate form of Starship combat that Paizo released for the Starfinder system. In this one, you basically still take on action or crew roles, and then you can need to do a certain action under that crew role. It's going to be more of a skill challenge. So that way, players that are not really as skill adapted or as adept in skills can still kind of participate a bit more easily and freely in Starship combat, because this uses like a wide range of different skills and such like that, versus one or two different ones that you can specialize in. Now we are going to be doing this, like I said, kind of fast and
We
light.
can't all be operatives. I get it.
Exactly.
Yep.
We're going to do this fast and light. So I'm not going to.
Some
you
of
guys,
us only get 4 skill points per level.
especially since you guys
I don't even know what I would do with that. I would freak the fuck out.
are all at individual starfighters.
I'm sitting at 55 skill ranks, so
I have 50.
Yeah, hold on.
20.
50 on the operative, 55 on the precog, and our Witch Warper has 30 skills. How many skill ranks we have? Yeah, so anyway,
Excuse me.
versus since we're all in individual starfighters, I'm not going to have you guys take on different roles, because that makes zero sense since you're the only person on your starfighter. Instead, as we're going to roll some initiative, and you got to determine the turn order between you guys and the enemies. When your turn rolls up, you are going to tell me what you want to do. I don't be descriptive, be fun, go crazy, as long as something that you think your character and ship are capable of doing. And tell me what skill you want to roll to do this thing, and which of the enemy ships you want to try and affect with this roll. At that point, you make your skill, and I'll determine what kind of DC you're going to have to hit to succeed. And then you make your roll. If you succeed, I'll let you describe how it works. If you fail, I'm going to tell you what happens that it doesn't work. Simple as that. I want you guys, I want this to be a thing where you guys can have a lot of fun and just go kind of crazy. Like, let's make this cinematic as fuck, I think is what as I phrased to you guys a couple weeks ago before our little hiatus. Yeah. It's like, it's literally just. No, I said hiatus.
hiatus. Hiatus. It's the new planet that was just discovered. It's out a little bit past further than Uranus, but it's higher up in the sky.
It's up your butt and around the corner is where it is.
Yeah, up your butt and around the corner. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a note, and if I ever get a chance to do an actual homebrew campaign and not be lazy, it's going to be a planet that you all start off on, and yeah. Anyway,
high-anus adventure. You know how it is.
It is going to stink.
It's all high-anus.
Now, for this, I'm going to tell you guys now, your fighters are going to have what's considered 3 hit points. So basically, when it comes to my turns and I take one of my actions, whichever one of you I am targeting or is being targeted by one of my ships, if I succeed in my skill roll check, you will lose 1 hit point. If it's 3, your ship's going to be disabled, and someone's going to have to come pick you up before you get left behind. If you want your notes on this, and the NPC shuttle has 5 hit points. If you want this in your notes, the NPC shuttle, the DCs I have to take to kind of hit its hit point threshold, its DCs are going to be 14 for the easy and 19 for the hard. Your easy DC is, like, if you want to do something that affects your ship or that I have to hit for your ship, the DC is going to be 16 for easy and 21 for hard. No, I'm not going to tell you what the DCs for the enemy combatants are. That's no fun.
Spicy sweet chili Doritos.
For those just joining us in, that is actually Winnie's answer for what her favorite potato chip is. Spicy sweet chili Doritos. You guys want to tell her what you were guessing were going to be the answers?
I wasn't too far off because I guessed like the Fritos corn chip, and it's not too far off. You guessed the
No.
It's
corn
not
chip.
too far off. It's
Yeah.
not too far off.
You guessed the
No.
corn
I was
chip.
gonna
It's
say-
spicy.
Fuck off.
I
Get out of here.
I
It's
was
not
gonna
too
say
far off.
I said that she was gonna lean
No.
into the
You
quirky
know what? I would
hipster
argue I'm
by
just
doing
as close
the,
with fucking
the
chocolate
Canadian
chip
ketchup.
cookie.
So like I
Oh.
feel like the fact that she did something quirky and hipstery makes me just as close as you.
So the only person that wrong is Clue. He didn't guess a cookie, or he guessed a cookie, not a chip.
I said because you were a witch warper, you would change reality that cookies were chips.
That's actually genius, and I wish that I was clever enough to have thought of that.
That's what they do in England.
Also,
Cheerio.
hey, if you're not careful, the internet's going to see your tramp stamp in my camera.
Did you brand them?
Hold on.
Why don't you just turn your laptop a
Did you
little
brand
bit
them?
down?
Give 'em a little Brandon, did you?
Get relax. I can't.
I really want to play with the camera angle there, but I don't want to do that again.
I at least kind of angle mine away from your desk, like your chair is always in it, unfortunately.
Sorry, Kay.
Ugh.
You were
What's
being
going
really
on there, Kay?
professional, and I derailed everything. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh yeah, he was super professional.
Alright, but so while you were getting ready, did you hear kind of my explanation for how things are going to go tonight? Oh wait, before we actually do that, what happened with Winnie leveling up to level 5? Do you remember?
You didn't even ask me.
Winnie. Oh God, what happened? Winnie. That is a good question. She she's a spaceship right now, so I can't look at her sheet. She got third level spells, right?
She's a
Second level spells.
spaceship. She's a spaceship right now.
So I
That's
guess
what I
they,
said when
so
I
I
went
guess
to go
they
level up
added
a nerd.
Druid to Starfinder 2.
I said, I got
Wait.
a problem.
No,
Into
Skimmer
a
Starship is
spaceship?
actually a
Yeah.
Mystic subclass.
She got another second level spell, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna summon things. I was supposed to tell Kay what those things would be before today, and I did not.
Don't tell him that.
So
Don't tell him
we
that.
probably won't be doing that today. Oh, and I took a thing. What was it? Frightful display, so I can be really creepy sometimes.
Just
You would
sometimes.
take something for that?
Because, like, you've been doing it for free this whole time.
I know, but now I
I
can
assume
back
you're
it up.
talking like Galadriel at the
Yeah.
yeah, like
Just-
that level of creepy.
You know, like you will have a queen, like real cool. I can't wait to do it sometime. That's it. That's all I remember. Those are the two things.
Also, Clue, I'm so sorry we got on a tangent. I forgot. What did you get for level 5? I'm sorry, I'm terrible.
No. Now you don't get to know.
Well, then I want to know. Tell me.
It's all a surprise.
I didn't get any class things that I think of. I got a lot of more skills. I'm slightly more dexterous at 21. It's all part of the plan, baby. It's all part of the plan. And then I took a feat to be better at starships than everybody else because I like to do that. Just
Perfect.
like a dick
Perfect.
move kind of thing. Just that's me, Sky Jockey. That's what it's called. Where did my feet go?
They're at the end of your legs.
What does that do? Aha.
Nah, he's only got one of those.
Still at the end of
Just
his
the one.
leg.
Yeah, I did it dumb. I made my
So looking at the
character.
art, like their toes are basically like human-sized feet.
They are.
It's fucking crazy.
Next up
Anyway,
on our OnlyFans is Buttfoot's toes.
yeah. There we go. I think I just put it in there.
We're gonna be rich.
Yeah, Sky Jockey. When I'm using the device to fly or operating a vehicle or starship, my speed increases by 1 or 10 if on land speeds.
All right. So that's terrifying for this particular encounter. But with that, I want you guys to go ahead and roll some initiative and look at the Starship combat on the road.
Well, you leveled me up
mean,
right
on the
before a
sky?
starship combat, so I was like,
It's not letting me roll initiative. I don't think it's tied to.
You might need to roll it from your sheet. It doesn't. Yeah, you guys might have to do manual. Just / R space D20 plus 4 or whatever your modifier is.
Oh, I don't know what my modifier is.
Mine is
Wait,
in
I
fact.
I don't know what my
Something.
modifier is.
Oh, it's just +4. Gosh dang it.
Oh, +7. Nice.
Oh wait, it's plus my Winnie modifier.
Yeah, plus the initiative bonus on your regular character sheet.
Boo.
And that 20.
God damn, dude.
Oh.
Wait, it's /R,
No.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Woohoo!
There you go.
What?
I hope these mediocre rolls that I'm laying down aren't like a prelude of things to come. But, you know, what are the odds that I'm going to roll 10 nat 1s in a row?
Hopefully never again. But with that, Lemire, you are going to be going first.
I have no idea what I want to do.
Wait on me, Holmes. What do you think Lemire would do in this instance?
Well, he's a time wizard. So, Lemire, I mean, man, he would definitely try to use some magic bullshit to see if there's a way he can essentially like prevent one of the ships from being able to move like its full speed, essentially by like getting it stuck in a little time wormhole.
All right, what ship do you want to target with that one? The Xandamant or the Vesuvius?
Let's target the Vesuvius.
All right, roll that mysticism check.
All right.
Unless you can make an argument for a different skill.
Mysticism makes the most sense. I wish my mysticism was better, though.
I mean, I guess so. You could have done a caster level check,
Ooh,
but
rip.
natural 1.
That's not good.
Do I want to make you guys have consequences for failing for natural 1s on this?
That's
No.
fine.
No, you don't.
It's up to you.
Narrative.
I'll allow it.
Nah,
Narratively interesting.
it is narratively interesting.
Do I just affect myself and make myself not be able to
That's
do shit?
actually what I was thinking is, Lemire, you try to channel your magic and pilot the starship at the same time. You're feeling a little overwhelmed with this, and your magic kind of backfires as you're trying to fly forward, and you all watch as Lemire's ship suddenly just freezes in place, in space, if you will, and you're going to lose your next turn.
I don't think he's very good at magic at all.
Bro.
I was
Bro.
Okay.
Obviously, they're going to lose their turn if you hit that hard DC. So, yeah. Fuck. Ouch.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna.
He's not good at
I'm just gonna sit here and cuddle with my cat.
it.
Next up is actually going to be the Xandamant, which is going to kind of advance its slow ass forward a little bit, get a little bit closer, and then we are going to be doing a full firing action kind of thing here. I feel like they're going to try just kind of fire their full armament of. I mean, they have 4 different weapons in their front arc they can fire. So I'm going to make a skill check, and it's going to be against. They're going to try and hit both Lemire and Grunt, and it's going to be against your guys' hard DC, which I think I said was 21. Yeah, 21.
It begins your hard DC. That's what it's going to be.
Show
Yeah.
you a hard DC.
Right,
What do you think about that, sir?
feel this one.
Yeah, here.
All right. Lemire, despite being frozen in place and unable to move, the missiles and lasers come firing your way actually completely miss you.
He's a
But
good job.
Grunt, that's going to be a 23, which I believe does hit your hard DC. So that's going to be 1 hit point of damage to you.
All right.
As there's a
Okay, where do
fuselage
we find
of
this hard
lasers
DC?
kind of
What's that?
go around you. I told you what it was. It is 16 for your average or easy DC, 21 for your hard DC. I did the average DC is 10 plus 1.5 your ship's tier plus your character level, and your hard is 5 over that.
You'd think it'd be 5, but it's not.
But yeah, and then if you guys remember, you have 3 hit points in your ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Winnie, it's your turn.
Yeah. What's the range on my weapons? Did you already say this?
Doesn't matter. Tell me what you want to do and how you want to do it.
I'm
Some
going
of us
to.
like mechanics.
I wanna fly. How far can I fly? Can I fly?
11 or
Right at
10.
it.
You can do 10 hexes.
That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I want to get out from behind Lemire, but not too far outside of the formation. So maybe to here, and then I want to shoot at the Xandamant. With whatever does the most damage that I have. Well, I feel like their average is all basically the same. No, I want to use my light particle beam.
Okay. Do you want to just do this by like delicate aiming with what kind of skill check do you want to use?
You know, the one that is good. I don't know. What can I use to shoot with? Should it just be like an attack? Like a dex-based attack?
You could do a dex-based attack. You could argue for acrobatics as you're trying to delicately aim and hit certain points on there. You could argue. I would say you could argue with bluff, saying that you are trying to actually feint them out and fake them out.
No, I'm not doing that.
You could do intimidating, like you're just charging straight at them to shoot them out. Like how do you
But
want to do
I
it?
told you I'm being careful. I'm just gonna do acrobatics. All those other things would be better for me, but I'm being for real. That's a natural 20. It doesn't matter.
God damn. So that's definitely going to hit their
Goddamn.
hard DC.
I say
Crits
goddamn,
tonight.
goddamn,
Only
goddamn,
crits tonight.
goddamn.
It didn't roll the crit.
Normally, there's not critical effects in the combat, but
That's hurtful.
I was going to give you one because we're not actually like basing off the normal hit points.
Well, yeah, but bad things happen if we fail. Good things should happen if we
Oh,
succeed.
the good things do happen if they succeed. So with the enemy ships, like so, they have a threshold number of 2, where you have to get basically 5 over your DC limit to do 2 successes against them and hit that threshold and do a hit point damage. With your natural 20, it's going to not only do that, but you're going to do 2 hit point damages on the Xandamant.
Bucket.
Cool.
That's awesome. Kablam. That's my turn.
Now, I'll say each time you guys do hit that threshold number, it does reset. So to do more damage, you have to hit 2 successes against them again to get another hit point damage. But it'll be easy because their DCs are not that high.
Perfect.
Okay, but moving on to the Vesuvius. This one, they are going to also kind of they're also going to kind of just charge forward, and I'm actually going to have them kind of roll a bluff check to try and feint out, like they're trying to shoot at Grunt, but they're actually going to be aiming for Piggy.
Excuse me, I have to go stop a cat from getting into things.
That's fair. So like they're actually going to shoot for Grunt, but they're actually aiming for Piggy. That is unfortunately going to be only a 16 on that bluff check, which I think just hits.
That ties the lower of our DCs.
Okay, so then Peggy will also be down a hull point as they successfully trick him out.
So
Alright,
you're dead
and-
man while he's fixing to kill a cat.
And that takes us to
I
Peggy,
get
it's
done
your
killing
turn.
these cats. I swear to God.
You got to go get yourself a nice kitty cat like Charlie here. He just lets me do whatever I want with them.
I have dude, and then Eden's gonna take him away to an apartment, and I'm gonna be left with the devil cat alone. And the devil cat don't care. He don't give a fuck. He's from the streets.
Charlie was from the streets, but he's a soft boy. Look at his tummy.
Nah.
He loves you so much.
Rocket would
It's so
fucking eat him
cute.
alive. Okay, so I'm down a whole point. Is
yes.
that what you said?
Mhm.
What did you roll? Huh? What was it that you rolled? Like,
I got a 5.
I hate this. I hate this. I have a
5,
character
which was
that's built
16.
to do this the right way, and I hate this.
I believe in you. You got this.
So I'm down my whole point. All right. Well, that fucking makes this plan really fucking crazy now. I wanted to just fucking burn right at this guy.
Do it.
You
Try to
literally
burn.
read my mind, bro.
Are you going to ram him or?
I was honestly thinking just ram him.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
ram
don't
him.
know. I don't know
Do
if I
it.
would do that with 1 hit point left.
He has 2 hit points left.
I have 2.
Oh, never. Well, okay.
Still seems like a bold mood.
The
Yeah.
Lord our God saw fit to grant me 2.
I'm just gonna sit here and squeeze my stress ball more. Don't worry about me.
It'll be fine.
Stress cube. It's actually a cube.
All right, I'll turn and burn.
Do you want to roll piloting for this, or what do you want to?
Yeah, I'll roll a piloting and flip
Okay.
around over him, and then blast him from behind.
Dope.
So anyway, I came out blasting. Ugh.
That's going to be a success against their hard DC. So that's going to be 2 successes, and they're going to take another point of damage. Xanaman's already looking pretty rough and beat up from this first opening gambit charge.
Oh, they don't have 3. We have 3.
Yeah, so with the narrative,
Oh.
your whole points is
Good for
basically
that.
determined by the
It's good
size
for
of your
us,
ship.
not for them.
And since you guys are tiny, you do unfortunately get 3, while medium ships do have 5.
I'm now learning that. Okay.
But yeah, that'll take us to Grunt.
So, if I recall correctly, when we made our checks at the beginning of this combat, we noticed that the Zadamant's weaponry was heavily concentrated on the forward arc, right?
That is correct.
Yes and no. It has a heavy laser cannon and a high explosive missile launcher in its forward arc. Then it does also have 2 a light particle beam and a light torpedo launcher on a turret, so it can hit kind of all around a little bit, but it definitely has a lot of firepower, most firepower in the front.
Okay. And as I'm looking at this, the it's kind of tough to figure out the ship design of that other one, the Vesuvius, but the Zandamant seems pretty straightforward, and it's got this nice little area up front that seems to very clearly be a bridge. So, what Grunt would like to do is Grunt would like to pilot directly at the officer bridge and go in as though he's going for a kamikaze run to ram directly into the place where the people in charge are to try and force them to like yank sideways and change their facing so that
He's
they're
playing
heavy
chicken.
weapons. Yeah, I'm playing chicken. And I would like to do that using
Using what?
using intimidate.
All right, go for it. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
This is the swingiest
Shit.
bit of the combat.
So, this is Crit Thursday was coming in. Scott, it looks like you have a goddamn raccoon behind you, by the way, with your cat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a big boy.
I swear to God, it's a
I
raccoon.
was like, that is a raccoon. Holy cow. Or you just had a basketball roll across the back of your ground.
No,
I say this.
he's just a big boy.
Respect. This is a man that sent me Redneck Life, the game. So he might.
All right. So,
You know-
Scott,
Honestly, when I was first talking to my tattoo artist about this, one of the first ideas that we talked about was a tanuki.
Nice. I'm gonna be playing one soon in my next Pathfinder game.
All right, so go ahead, Kay.
I was going to ask, that's going to be enough to finish off the Zandamant. How do you want to describe how they're going? Tell me, what do you think happens when Grunt does this charging forward to flank them out? That's going to cause the ship to basically be destroyed, crash and burn.
So
Or what?
Given how close we are in initiative, I think what is actually happening here is that I'm coming in right as Peggy is going up over them, and as he's swinging around to line up his shot, I am actually forcing the swift dramatic swing away to try and protect themselves, which sets him up for his shot to go right through the bridge and blow up the actual officer corps that are running the thing.
Which is amazing because I rolled a 5.
Honestly, I love it. Yeah, that's what happens as you guys witness the Zandamant comes apart under a quick, brutal fuselage, shots fired, pinpoint actually from all y'all. And bye bye that ship. And that's going to bring us.
I'm glad I helped.
That's gonna.
You're doing great.
Yep.
Hey,
You're doing great.
Lemire.
Hey, you know what? You'll help us out next turn.
Lemire,
Hey, you know what? That thing's still a cube.
at the start of
So
your at the side of that, make me a. Just make a caster check.
What's that? My D10 plus my caster mod?
D20 plus, yeah.
All right. Oh, not good.
Okay. You feel inspired at that action, but you're able to cheer your allies on pretty well.
I feel like Lanier froze his ship in time, but Lanier himself is not frozen in time. So he's just on the board on his ship, screaming and banging against controls that are mid blink, nothing is working because he froze everything.
I think
honest,
your mic is muted.
I was
And Lemire muted his mic and didn't realize it.
I was I'm gonna add your level into that as well and give it against like an average DC for your level, but that wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you be unfreed. I'm sorry. What do you guys want the non-combatants to do for their turn? Just hit just run as fast as possible, or
beat
Yeah.
feet. Get past them.
Ideally, head off in the direction where we're between you and the remaining ship.
And they
Yeah,
can
go past Grunt and Peggy.
They can take a pot shot at the Nazis if they want to. Everyone feels better when they do.
Yeah. Feel
Is
free to
there,
shoot
is
Nazi
there,
on your way
is
out.
their shuttle even weaponized?
It does have a single
that's
weapon,
every party we ever
in the
throw.
turret.
Feel free to shoot a Nazi on your way out.
Doge, do you want to roll for their pot shot?
I don't want to roll shit for anybody.
I'll do it.
I was like, it's a +7, I guess. We'll go with that.
Here, let me get this out to roll. Can I roll this? Almost dropped it.
What'd you get?
I didn't roll it, so.
Oh.
Peggy rolled.
23.
Fuck it. Yeah, that's gonna be. That is gonna be a hard success on them, so that'll be a point of damage on that one.
Yeah.
They just kind of go full burn, and that's gonna take us top of the turn order with a frozen Lemire. You feel your ship finally unlock at the end of your turn, and we move to Winnie.
You guys all
You're
hear
doing
a
great,
brief
buddy.
scream. You just hear a scream.
Yeah,
It's just like 1 second as the microphone kicks in, and all the noise he's made for the past round has finally come
Yeah,
through
and
your
it just
headphones.
peaks your microphone to the point where
Yeah.
it just cuts out.
Yeah.
I want to fly up over Lemire and then back down, and then I want to come up and shoot the underneath of this Vesuvius thing.
How do you fly up in space?
Yeah, right? Good question.
It's relative, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to use a bluff check for it because I don't want it to know which way I'm coming from. And then I'm going to shoot it in its belly. Or not. 13.
I guess if
Unfortunately,
you always oriented your map from your home world, you could do it.
unfortunately, that is going to be a failure.
Yep.
But not a critical failure, so no consequences.
Yep.
All right. For the Vesuvius, it is their turn. They are going to issue out a massive area-wide broadcast. It's going to hit everybody. This I'm going to do something even more fun, and they're going to have to hit your hard DC +5 for this success. But if they succeed, it'll be a -2 to your skill checks for the rest of this round. So I'm going to have to hit a 26 on this. I can't do it.
No, you can't.
As they kind of get on there, ordering you guys to heave tow and threatening they will blow up your ship and focus on the non-combatants to limit them first if you do not heave to and submit yourselves for destruction for captivity. And that is going to be a 2 on the die for a total of 18, which is going to be a failure.
Can we respond back?
Fuck off.
Go for it. What do you want to say?
Can you get an extra
blow this,
-10 for that? Because fuck you. You Nazi fuck.
Pretty
Lemire
sure,
responds. Lemire responds. Sorry, I was frozen in time. Can you repeat that?
Pretty sure
Sorry.
Grunt just replies with a middle finger emoji.
Hang on, I'm gonna come back into the Zoom call.
Sorry, I was buffering. Can you repeat that? That's what Lemire's gonna start calling when he gets stuck in time. He's buffering.
All right, Peggy, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna sit here for a round. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to beat feet back the other way and just kind of pincher move and then just aim and fire at this guy. I don't know how to turn it so that I'm actually facing, but assume that I am facing.
It's shift and mouse wheel on your when you have it selected.
It's bad design.
I don't know which way. I assume that's front. I don't know. It could be the other way.
Yep.
Probably that way.
No, the spike to the front.
Cool. Rad. And then I'm gonna blast them.
Blast.
So weapons. Ooh, 3d6 or 2d8? 3d6, it sounds like. How do I do that? It's not an actual roll, is it? No. Attack. Oh my god. I hate everything.
Just roll your regular range attack from the Peggy sheet if you want. That's what you want to use for it.
I really do. This makes me mad now. Should be more though, because it's my piloting to get full bad.
Then roll your piloting.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter with a 2.
I'll say roll your piloting if you want. Nope, that is going to be a miss as your shots go wild. You get distracted, smack talking them for their terrible intimidation check.
Well, we can assume that it would have been a 2, and then it's only a 17 was piloting. So I'm cool with this. Yeah, that's where I want to be anyway.
Grunt, we're on to you.
How are they looking?
Pretty good. You guys haven't really you focused hard on the
Robust.
in that first round, so
Okay.
The only person that hit him was the shuttle on the
So
way out.
then, I'm just gonna circle around and aim weapons and fire. I would like to. I'd like to do this as a dex-based attack roll, and I would like to pitch that I do have the deadly aim feat, and I would love to use it on this attack roll and take the penalty to increase my potential damage.
okay, go for it. Let's see what happens.
All right. Deadly aim. Roll. 22.
Yeah, that's going to be exactly what you needed to hit that hard DC, and it's going to count as discussing another point off of them.
And just curious, did the deadly aim actually add any further damage? Since I took the penalty to attack roll.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll throw an extra point of damage on there for that.
Nice.
Why not? You took the penalty, and you barely got it. Let's go.
He's not your attorney, but sometimes he's his own attorney.
God
you
damn
be
right.
your own advocate, folks.
You do. You
This is why you go to law school, everybody.
Yep.
To annoy your GMs.
Totally worth the 6-figure crippling student debt.
Worth it.
All right, do you want the non-combatants to just keep making a run for it?
Yeah.
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 They should roll out fast as they
Deep
can.
feet, man. Deep foot, man.
All right. Then that'll take us to round 3. Lemire, it's your turn.
So I think all the commands that Lemire has been pounding on his controls for the past 6 seconds or however long these rounds actually are have finally all kicked through at once. And Lemire is going to fly hard straight at the Vesuvius. And then at the last second, he's going to pull up and go backwards and fire his aft cannon, the flat cannon, right at them.
Nice.
All right. What skill are you going to use for this one?
Piloting, because that's what you use to shoot. Oops. 12? Should that be higher?
Hold on, because you just used the gun versus. No, roll your piloting skill, not your shooting.
Yeah.
You've been a +8 on that.
Yeah, this
okay.
thing fucks you.
It would have
I
been
don't
one
like
more. Yeah.
Yeah, the
it
Starship
would've been-
are not meant for narrative style,
Yeah,
so.
it would have been one more, so it would have been a 13.
Yeah, so that will be a failure.
Glad I waited all this time.
Oh no.
You're doing
Y'all win.
fast.
Destroyed those animals so fast, and now this
Fun
guy's
that
just.
one, guys. It's super
honking
fun,
you.
that one.
Winnie, what you got?
What I got? I got. Okay, I am going to fly back up because I'm underneath it. I'm gonna do like a loop-de-loop around it, and then come back up on this side, but like down here, and then I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot at it. Just shoot at it. $25.
What? Did anybody else see that, like, almost, like, sit on the 3?
Don't say it.
That's gonna be count as 2 successes for against their heart. Against their heart DC, that's gonna be another point of
I assume
damage.
that's the witch roll set of dice.
The ship is not looking too good now, but they are still up as it comes to their turn.
What did Siri have to say?
It thought I was asking for the weather in Rumelfossen.
Oh. Is it nice there now? Because it's cold as fuck here.
No, it's tomorrow 60% chance of snow, 33. It's about the same.
Oh, okay. That's
Really?
the same. Yeah. It's nice to know the whole world's suffering.
Yeah. They'll warm up come Sunday, Monday, and then back down. You know, about the same.
About the same. That's what it's doing here.
About the same.
The Vesuvius is going to shift slightly to kind of get a better angle at Winnie, and then they're just going to unleash a full barrage on all 3 of you because they have a weapon in their aft, a turret weapon for Lemire, and a shot at Winnie. So this is going to be against your hard DC.
Show you a hard DC.
Hot. That one was cracked.
Find me a good dinner first. God.
You
No.
don't need dinner. You don't need to buy me dinner first.
All right.
You're just gonna get a
This generation, I swear to God, can't we just get to know each other a little bit?
So I'm going to open this one up to you guys.
Just
More we get to
Snapchat
know
streak
people,
me.
the more likely we'll get the ick.
Mm-hmm.
Because your hard DC is a 21. My bonus on this shit is
Just
a.
what did you roll?
Yeah, just
All right, so
I hate this so much.
all right. First off,
This drives me
Lemire is
insane.
this takes a hit. So I got a 13 on die. That's gonna be 23 for one of them. I then rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
I think you eat butt and then you
So-
eat butt.
So here's my
I think
quandary.
the internet
Yeah,
looks
no.
at her butt.
Hit Winnie. Because if you hit Buttfoot, you're going to blow him up. So hit Winnie.
I was gonna give you guys the option of letting that natural one cancel out the natural 20.
Oh. Okay, do that.
And make it
That's
still
an option.
it'll still be a regular hit, but it'll only be 1 point damage instead of 2 points of damage.
Cool.
Or unless there's something else you'd rather see happen with that natural one in there.
I don't know. Just start fucking rolling on the goddamn thing.
I like canceling out the crit. That's fine.
Yeah, canceling out the crit works.
Do that, and then just roll to see who you hit.
Also, eat butt.
When he gets hit for 1 point of damage.
Ow.
All right, that's going to take us to Peggy's turn.
Oh, I got hit for 1 point, right?
Sorry, I thought I could get pizza. I cannot.
I think we've all been hit for 1 point now.
Right in the aft.
Right in the aft. Well, I am just gonna full attack this motherfucker. Can I do that? Just -4 on my piloting checks.
I was going to say, because you have 2 weapons in the forward arc and you're aiming right at them, it's just going to be against the hard DC. Make 2 attacks against the hard one.
Okay.
You can roll piloting, you can roll whatever skill you want. But you can argue for it, but...
Well, actually, could I do survival like I'm trick attacking them? Like I'm like tracking where they're gonna be, etc.
Fuck it, do it. Yep, that's going to do it. How do you want to destroy this ship?
By eating its butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat right through its butt with lasers. Eat right through its butt with lasers. is
Everybody
exactly
on this
what
call
I'm gonna
has
do.
one thing on their mind right now.
Eating butt.
Eating butt.
Laser is
Sorry, I've
tongue
heard Night
in
Doge.
butt.
What?
And it just disappears.
I'm sorry I've hurt you so much tonight, Doge.
Listen, I'm just distracted by my little squeeze cube.
Now I'm distracted by your mention of eating butt so much that I shot lasers into its aft so hard that they ate it to death.
But yeah, so with that, you guys are able to destroy the Vesuvius and join the shuttle and making your way out from Gulta, hop into the drift, and from there it's just a short. Well, it's going to be 4 days getting back to Alpha Z. You did not get hit a good drift current on your way back this time, unfortunately. You did get in here because I think it'll take you 1 day to get here.
A quick 4-day travel.
In our little single person
Starship.
fighters.
Actually, so that is a good point.
Quick
Your starships are actually not equipped for
4-day
the drift
travel
drive.
like this.
So, would you, once you're kind of like several hours out from the moon, would you rendezvous with the shuttle and everybody kind of get on board a single ship? Or do you want to take the shuttles through normal
fuck no,
space,
I'm taking this fucking
which will make it 6 days travel?
That's fine. I like the little shuttles. We should
I
keep them.
think Lemire would use all of his magic to make us travel through the drift.
Hmm.
That's not a bad
Me
idea.
too. Yeah, we're gonna do it together.
Do you two want
No,
to?
I'm not. No, you're terrible at magic. You're terrible.
See
at
what
magic.
happened?
You're classically
Actually,
bad at
no.
We're gonna do
I'll let
like
you
the
do. I'll let you do
Actually,
caster
no.
checks. So a D20 plus your level plus your spellcasting modifier. And, but let's see what happens if you want to do this.
wait,
know
wait,
what the
a
problem is?
D20 plus what?
You bought
Caster
real
level
art.
plus your caster's
You're terrible.
modifier.
You cursed yourself.
Okay, plus my level plus my
Armand?
casting modifier.
Oh man, this could be potentially really good.
It's not bad. I'll take it. 24.
I'm gonna roll a survival
Okay,
check
that actually
damn.
to
wasn't
get
bad.
out of here.
I rolled
We're
28.
so good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm gonna use my
Can we
navigator
do the
tools.
fusion dance like in Dragon Ball Z and do some kind of crazy shit?
Okay. Winnie or Lemire, you two can decide whom. Roll me a D100.
Go ahead, Lemire. That way, if it's bad, I can blame you.
That's fair.
I'm not going that way. Straight down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Straight down the middle,
That's how I
baby.
live my life. Right down the middle.
Now, you guys have
Leaning
racing
slightly
leveled
up.
right, apparently.
Which means you do have a reroll. Do you
Wait.
want to use a reroll at this point, or do you think that's going to be a success?
I hate
We have
you.
absolutely no context for this.
And yeah,
I
and
don't know
I
what's
feel
about to
like
happen.
it's so mediocre that it's like the worst possible case scenario.
It's either
Yeah,
just
honestly.
a fail or just a success. It's one of the two. Either he's going top half is success or bottom half fail. It's a 50-50 chance.
Just go with it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just take it.
I mean, the worst that could happen is we start a different adventure path and Lemire kills all of you guys and just continues on to without friends to another adventure.
Yeah,
I
we
actually
can
love
roll
this.
straight into
Yeah.
Starfinder too.
Yeah. Sure.
I was about to say, I mean, because both of you combining, it's like pulling you into an alternate timeline reality nonsense instead of the drift into something completely different.
We just go right into Signal of Screams. Fuck the Nazis. We're done with that
Yeah,
now.
we fast forward, gain levels, right to signals.
There is precedence. It does get really
You
weird.
wouldn't gain levels. How would you do that?
Because it's
I
the
said
alternate
so.
reality. Yeah, we're way
Yeah.
cooler.
We're becoming our future selves, Kay.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time. It's
That's
time
how
to become
time
better.
works.
I know
Yeah.
you don't understand that, but it's how time works. When you move
Wibbly
through it,
wobbly,
you gain
timey
levels.
wimey.
And
Yeah.
he was wearing glasses now, so you knew time had passed. They are all wearing glasses now.
I
Okay?
think ultimately
They
we just
all
get to
have
where we're trying to go
glasses
to. I think really we ultimately
So-
just get to where we're trying to go to, and nothing actually happens.
So I had set the DC at the total of your two caster check rolls, and then went Call of Cthulhu rolls. So you were just over it.
Sorry. For the barricade.
No, we were just under it.
Your total is 52, and you rolled a 55. But
No, it's. Oh, I was looking at Peggy's survival roll. Wait, what?
My
But you know what?
survival roll was because
Gotcha. Yeah.
I did not trust your magic.
Yes.
you know
I
what?
still don't, and I'm gonna go my own way.
You know what?
I think
Fuck
you're
it.
dead,
We're
actually. I
gonna
don't
call
think
it
you can go
another
your own way.
sunny day.
Fuck
Yeah,
it. I
you're
think
dead.
this is just too much fun. I think it's a brilliant idea. Just ridiculous excited. And you both rolled really, really well.
You did.
Yeah, you not only managed to somehow pull these four shuttles or these four individual fighters into the drift, you managed to also. Well, did you catch up to the shuttle first, or did you kind of leave it on its own?
We'd catch up to it first, right? We wouldn't let it go by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'd escort it.
Okay, so the four of you catch up to the shuttle, all surround it, and like to the point where you guys are almost going, like you're practically
We're
touching
just
with how close
doing
you guys
loopy
get.
loops around it. for
And
funsies.
Yeah, we do the
you,
like Star Fox level outro.
Yeah, you got a barrel roll. Barrel roll. Barrel roll.
Do a
successfully
barrel roll.
managed
I'll
to
try spinning. That's a neat
tear such a hole in reality that all five of your ships successfully go straight from outside the moon to outside Outpost Z.
Oh, maybe I should have done that
Instantly.
because I really could have used a nap.
And yeah, so you guys kind of arrive here at the outpost. Winnie and Lemire, you guys were tired before. You are exhausted now. That's going to cost each of you resolve points. How many do you guys have?
Bro.
I'm, I mean, I got 3 currently.
I've got 4.
Yeah, it's going to cost you both 2 resolve points to pull it off.
Yo, we need a nap.
Bad. I have no magic.
Yo, we need a nap. Lemire
The
says it that
cast
way.
sleep. It's in the
You
form
all
of
noticed
these two
as
ambience.
5 Aslanti ships seemingly appear from nowhere with no warning whatsoever outside outposts. I do see a bunch of ships that are kind of there, kind of start breaking away from the outpost, start zipping away. And you shortly after that receive a hail from the outpost coming through, saying, "Aslanti starfighters, we're not sure why you're suddenly approaching us as you are. I'm from, I don't know where you came from, but this is tower control. Can you inform us of your purpose? What's going on? Why have you suddenly appeared like this?"
Did they say porpoise?
Son of a-
I don't know, man. I really need to pee. I've been in this goddamn starship. I need to pee standing up. For the love of God.
Was that Clue or Nora?
Yes.
Yeah. Just say we're here to resupply.
Yeah, we're here to resupply and also unsupply. You know what I mean?
Refuel,
Offload.
resupply, and take a dump. Cameras off for the dump. Obviously, they can't see it. They got to pay extra.
They kind of just like,
Oh shit, my mic was on.
after a moment, tower control comes back. It's like, this. Hold on. What patrol unit are you guys part of?
Y'all are asking questions that are, quite frankly, significantly above your particular authority. So,
Good company,
fix
man.
us a dock.
Man.
We're like Aslanti Black Ops, bro. Just let
We
us
got
in.
poop.
I swear to God. We'll nuke half your station. We are in dire straits. I swear to God. Look, you're either
Dibs.
letting us bark or we're
Dibs on it
parking it
first.
inside.
You don't want to be inside this shuttle with me right now. It smells like bad schnitzel and shame.
Yeah, so they just like, all right, you're clear to land, I guess, and they send you a document that's going to be big enough to a private base that's going to be big enough to fit all of your ships. And with that, we're gonna take a quick break. I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick. But
Wait,
yeah,
Can I use?
wasn't making a joke. I also have to go.
Wait,
Yes,
question. Can I pull whatever bits of magic I have left to reach into another reality and get like a low jack for my fighter pilot thing? Because I don't want people to steal my ship.
I mean,
like the thing you put into the steering wheel, that little bar.
I'll be honest. You guys already stole these ships,
I know.
and
So I know they can't be
you know what?
stolen.
Fuck it. They normally have biomagic locks, but I'm going to say part of that magical rewrite was they're now secured to you guys specifically.
Perfect.
Hell
Thank
yeah! All right, perfect.
Okay,
Time to
everybody go
break.
poop.
intense Starship combat, but we are here again. So as our heroes make it back safely to Outpost Z, we're currently trying to decide what they want to do with their new fighters they have stolen and the new shuttle that their rescuees are willing to give to them. And I, at this point, would like to present an option for you guys. So I know you're currently talking about keeping just one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else will be on the Valkyrie. What I would like to propose is if you trade in the shuttle.
Oh, I forgot that we also have a shuttle now, too.
2 of the fully loaded fighters, you'll have enough money, cost points, whatever you want to say, to do a big upgrade on the Valkyrie itself. To a point where you could go up to a large frame instead of the medium frame, and we can work out a docking bay essentially to where you can have 1 or 2, I guess, 1 docking bay per fighter, where you can have the fighters inside the ship itself normally, and it can just be launched out from there.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool.
You guys want to do that route so you can keep 2 of the fighters, and you get a much bigger ship. It's going to take I will say it's going to take a long time for the work to be done on this, but
that's fine. We got Nazis to kill.
Yeah. Wait, the large frame, does it come with any negatives? Like, are we slower? Are we shittier now? Big?
Depending on which one you pick, yes, you are going to be a little bit slower.
But there's some really great benefits to it. More guns, more armor.
Heavy guns.
More
I was debating letting you guys upgrade to a cruiser huge size, but I don't think you get enough cost worth out of fighters and a shuttle for it.
But we would also be increasing the tier of our ship too.
So
yes.
Okay.
But here's the question: could we, if we stayed medium, could we go down to 1 inside and 1 flying constantly?
Like, we would have the problem though that every time we entered the drift, we'd either have to pull some weird magic mumbo jumbo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think you can actually put a drift drive in a fighter.
We should look that up now.
That's why I'm looking at the frame now, and I don't think it has the option, but I don't also know. Maybe actually. I mean, anyway, while someone looks up and tries to figure it out, yeah, so you guys are able to make it back to Outpost Z, and you're able to land in another docking bay. The escapees that you broke out of Gulta along with Sedona. What were their names? I don't remember. There was Sea Chick. I don't have the names written down here, do I?
Did we rescue the worm dude?
You did rescue Grub.
Yeah.
Sea Chick, Urian, Grub, which is the warm guy. And I don't have the other name. Oh, Mothkala. They are incredibly grateful, and they reach out to Talrin, who is also incredibly grateful, and does forward you on the oh shit, how much was it? Easier to look in this book than trying to hunt through my notes because my notes are terrible. The extra 4,000 credits as a reward for freeing her friends.
So how much is that?
4,000 total.
For each of us or total?
And they do. Talmarin also puts you in touch with Hashashir, the Rickertree you had met who had Shellrot, who, thanks to your help, is actually doing a lot better now. And between the two of them, they offered to help broker a deal to kind of sell what other ships you will. So how many? So you're selling? Are you going to sell 2 fighters or 3 fighters?
I think we should sell 3 of them. It makes sense. We only want 1.
Grunt and Winnie should not be left to their own devices to pilot the Valkyrie. I think that that's a bad idea because I don't think either of us are very good at piloting.
I don't mind keeping a
I have a
backup,
+4 dex.
though.
Yeah, I mean,
it could also be a situation where we have Anura flies the Valkyrie because Anura is better at everything else, and then Lemire flies the fighter because Lemire is also flexible, but not as flexible as Peggy is.
well, I mean,
we
so
don't have to decide
like,
that now, but
Grunt has
either
a
one of us can
+4
fly either
piloting.
ship.
Winnie has a +5 piloting. So neither of us are good at piloting. So at any given time, I feel like we have 2 pilots, so we don't need more than 2 things that are being piloted.
I don't think we really need a backup. I don't think we need that unless like Kay pulls 0 punches and blows something up super quickly. But that
Which
seems rude.
Well, okay, but like how much better do we get if we do sell a 3rd one? Like what's the difference? What are we talking here? Because if it's not that much better, then we'll keep it because like why sell it? But if you're offering us something really cool if we sell all 3, then sure.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to propose for you guys. For the cost of 2 fighters and the shuttle, you'll be able to upgrade to a larger size starship and do the full upgrades and everything you need on that to make it as pretty and fancy as you like for a tier 6 ship.
That's pretty
going to cover all the costs of that. And I mean, going from a medium explorer, which is like a 12 cost, to even if you just do the destroyer, which is a 30 cost frame, it's a big jump on that one in terms of affordability.
Yeah.
And then I'm willing to offer you guys
put those dice in a sock and beat you with it.
Hot.
Why do you
10,200 UPBs for each shuttle each of the other 2 fighters you're willing to sell?
Let's sell all 3.
That's for the 2 fighters you have remaining, because 2 fighters and the shuttle to upgrade it, 2 fighters remaining for, and like I said, 10,200 UPBs for each one.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get paid. I mean, Starfinder shit is so expensive. It'd be nice to be able to buy all the toys that you wanted.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sell both of them and not keep any of them, that means your total payout on this in terms of monetary.
One.
Oh, you're keeping 1? Okay. So then your total payout in monetary use is going to be 14,200. Split between the 4 of you.
Is that what we want to do? I mean, that's probably more useful than like putting the money into the ship.
I like it.
We get tiers. All right, wait. So both of our ships would be tier 6, and we would get nothing if we sold all 3.
Do I want to let you upgrade the fighter all the way to tier 6 for free as well?
So the Valkyrie is going to go to tier 6.
Either way.
Either way.
Yeah, I was going to intend to put the Valkyrie up to tier 6 on a large frame. I feel like I should let you upgrade this fighter, but I don't want to take it all the way to tier 6.
We can talk about the fighter later. So long as
I'm thinking at least like upgrade the fighter like tier 3 guaranteed.
Then we should take the payday as players.
I mean, 14,000 credits is pretty good amongst the 3 of us.
That's 3,550 for each person. Anyway, how about this actually? If you want to take the Valkyrie to tier 6, the fighter can go to tier 3. If you only put the Valkyrie at tier 5, you can also put the fighter at tier 5.
Valkyrie tier 6.
I want Valkyrie tier 6.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah, I'd say Valkyrie tier 6. Because we can always just everybody bundle up inside the Valkyrie, no fighter out and about, and just wreck shit as a tier 6 ship.
Yeah, the fighter can just be for, hey, we've got to get some shit going on, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because with the large one, you should definitely be able to like use one of your expansion bays to be a fighter bay. I don't know if that's actually a thing on here, but we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah, it should be. Hangar bay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's a smart play.
Mm-hmm.
We need like a dropship design.
This is a hangar bay can only go gargantuan larger, but that's dumb. Because you're only doing one. We'll talk. We'll talk. I'll put some stuff in there about how that's going to work for the large one. But, yeah. So anyway, also congratulations, you guys have officially cleared the end of book 2 of Against the Aeon Throne.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we did
I'm
it.
gonna just do some housekeeping stuff here now because I don't have anything prepped for book 3. I am bad at my job.
Let's move on to level 7.
No, I need more time because I have to actually read it and then start converting it to second edition.
It's
So
super
how
speedy.
many credits did we actually just get each?
We can say
3,500?
in first
3,550 each. And I'll also throw in
dividing by 4 or dividing by 3?
That was divided by 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys should adjust what you each take because remember, Grunt does not understand the concept of money.
So that would be 4,734 each.
Either way,
I hate that.
I hate that too. Round that up. We go by 5s.
I know what you're going to say, Clue.
We don't have to go to second edition about it, man. That's a whole nother level that wasn't intended for this AP anyway. Let's just stay in first edition and roll with these characters. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, wait. Are you talking about switching like for the next book or for the next AP? What do you?
Yeah, my plan was to convert Signal of Screams into second edition Starfinder for us to play second edition going forward with it.
I mean, that's okay. Look, real
That's
talk. That's a lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know that you have that time. I get that you have these good intentions, but I
It's
just,
ambitious.
I suspect you're not going to have time to do this, and it's going to become more of a chore, and you're not going to have fun. So
I was gonna steal liveries from Pathfinder Second Edition for most of my monsters that are just generic ones.
You're gonna get so mad converting it over to second edition that you're gonna become a menace on Mondays.
Yeah,
That's a joke.
that's true.
K do what you want.
Because I thought you guys would like
You do what you want, buddy.
Do what you want.
I am certainly excited and interested to play second edition when we have something that's ready. I do not want to create a situation where this is an unpaid job for K.
And also, it's still in playtest rules, so it's not fine tuned to the point where you can really run a
second
game.
edition yet.
We would like I said, we're pulling a lot from some of the Pathfinder Second Editions. I think Carenta are in there actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well.
but like, just look at equipment and everything from a player standpoint. It's not all there.
We
on
get
builders.
more through Against the Aeon Throne, and Casey's what he's up against. Let's not make any decisions now while we're on the air on Twitch with all of our 3 viewers, which are also 3 people on the stream.
Yeah. We actually get more viewers on our VODs than we do the live stream. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, we'll we can talk off air more about this. So how nice am I feeling tonight, guys? How nice should I be to you?
Super nice.
7.
I honestly thought that we already were off air. That's why I brought that up.
Listen, the people want to hear how we make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
The people, the person.
Okay. Hashir also provides each of you with a Mark II ability crystal.
Oh shit!
Ooh, shiny.
I guess I don't need to buy anything with that.
Wait. Are you gonna? Can you put it in the thing?
Do you not know how to look for it?
I know it's in here somewhere.
I always forget where the compendium is. There it is.
There it is. And then I gotta.
You can also, if you're in the chat box, hit Control Shift and it'll pull up the search bar.
It's super weird right now.
Control Shift. That
All
didn't
right.
happen. What are you talking about? You lied. No, I just did that. That didn't work. Look.
I always forget. How do the ability crystal rules work with like my Mark 1 ability crystal if I want to change what it was affecting? Do I have to pay a cost for it?
I don't have any clue. I'm gonna say no. You can just convert it over in the process of attuning to the Mark II one.
Okay.
Equipment is locked.
I'm at Control
right now, it
Space,
says.
not Control Shift. My bad.
How does this work?
Go to on the ability crystal, hit Edit.
No. I see that. I'm trying to figure out how to actually work.
So
2
give
points to a single bonus.
the Mark II does a plus.
Plus 4.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, can I put that in my charisma?
And then you have to change your other one that isn't charisma into a different skill or attribute.
Wait.
Yeah, do that. Whatever your spell casting stat is, put it to your bigger mod. You on the Mark II one of your spell casting stat. Now I got that big old +6 intelligence over here for Lemire. He's a big brain boy.
Mm-hmm.
Also gives me 5 more skill rank, so I'm now at 60 skill rank. So I am dwarfing our operative at skills.
Mm-hmm.
I just
What's
dumped
that
it
you're
into
saying?
Dex.
Dwarfing? I don't really need to put it into dexterity. I think I'm not just go ahead and put it into intelligence. Why not?
I mean, honestly, I agree with that because intelligence is just as big for operatives as IMO.
Honestly, you should
IMO.
just put into your wisdom. Get that bonus on those survival checks.
I already have a +2.
Honestly, I should put it into my
I think
wisdom, but you know, whatever.
Also, I say Grant needs to buy a Mark 1 ability crystal.
Wait, how does Grunt not have a Mark 1?
I think because she came in after you guys got them, and I probably ended up spending the equivalent money on his ridiculous armor setup.
That sounds right.
Yeah. But yeah, so with that, Hashashir and Talmarin actually both go to work on your ship. Not Hashashir is no longer, nearly dying from their shell route. They are able to. They have their own private space dock. They're able to have your ship transferred over to, and then Talmarin comes in, and the two of them start working on it. The prisoners from Golta that you rescued, everyone except for Sedona do actually eventually get smuggled off of Outpost Dead and are able to return to the PAX systems with Mothkala, the best you rescued, promising to take care of Grub and see about either finding them home or finding them a place to just rest. And are you ready for the bad news?
I mean, it's been a hard month already. Do we have to?
Yeah, I'd rather just keep on rolling with this great news that we've had.
Yeah,
Good
the bad
news, everyone.
A
No
Mark
bad
III
news this
ability
week.
crystal.
Bye.
The bad news is it is going to take 3 weeks for the ship Valkyrie to be fully upgraded and taken care and rebuilt.
That's fine.
Oh,
We'll find some Nazis to murder.
yeah. What else are we gonna do in this
So
meantime?
you guys are kind of basically stranded in Outpost Z for that time.
That's
Oh,
not
that's fine.
true. We've got one fighter left.
You can fit 2 people on the fighter if you squeeze a little bit,
Well,
but
one Winnie.
or 1 Winnie, yeah. But this is going to be a good opportunity for you guys to kind of just rest, catch your breath, recover from your ordeals, kind of lay low a little bit, as short, like probably within a day or
Yeah.
two of you guys are back at Zed.
Can I
There's
click the
definitely
rest button?
you go for it. There's definitely, as Atlantean patrols of the outpost itself greatly increase, and the ships and presence of like their fleet and their ships increases as well. As no one is really sure why, but you guys do know it's because, well, there was just a massive prison break, and they are looking for the 4 of you essentially. But with your resources and everything you've done, you are fairly well hidden and secured, and your friends Hashashir and Halfred and Talmarin do keep you guys safe and from being discovered. So you're able to kind of lay low. But during this time, it is very much a case of you guys best off not causing a ruckus as best as you can. This is also enough time you guys can just fully peel your hit points.
Oh, thank God.
Like
I was so hurt.
Yes,
So it's a good thing we were all wearing disguises on that prison, so nobody actually knows who they're looking for.
I feel like these guys have been worn off at some point. Although maybe after the power went out, so they may not have exact ideas of what you look like.
Does anybody actually know what Mothman looks like?
I want to point out that I have a hat of disguise,
Slender and dreamy.
I have wardrobe change. So if they did get a look at me, they have no idea. I looked all crazy, constant.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my new 5 additional skill ranks into disguise and not look like a one-legged frogman. I'm gonna look like a two-legged
Winnie, but also like
frogman.
how many 37-foot tall butterflies are you really encountering in Nazi human space?
It's true. It's true.
Like it's racial profiling, sure, but I get the feeling they don't really care.
The height alone is a problem. It's like Godzilla is not that hard to pick out in a crowd, even if Godzilla is wearing like a toupee. So,
and while we're talking about like downtime shit,
it's a hair system. I
am very happy continuing to run with the whole like Grunt does not understand money. I trust you guys with all of my cash and shit, but like. I am now officially out of petrol for my flamethrower. So if someone could get me a couple,
we need to give him a full
fuel
share.
tanks.
This is crazy.
If someone could pick me up a couple fuel tanks, I would appreciate it.
we got you, Boo.
I mean, honestly, you guys, I think you can get up to like level 6 items here in Outpost Z. So you guys, like, this is a good chance to do some shopping and upgrade armors and weapons as needed. I think you guys have some pretty good armors already.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't remember.
I want a nice Abadar suit.
Considering how much I struggle to hit you guys. But yeah, so you can reload on ammunition, you can change up some weapons as you want, and do that kind of stuff. You have that amount of time, and again, a good chunk of change to kind of work with it a little bit.
Petrol tank,
how much money
high
did you
capacity. Is that the biggest one? The high capacity one?
Maybe I should just
like it.
go in. Just go hard into the.
I slept twice. Whoops.
Let me just go hard into the augmentations now.
Yeah, I highly recommend them.
Go full cyborg.
Just like look at the graphs alone are amazing.
how many of these petrol tanks should we buy? They're 280 credits each.
So my flamethrower uses 4 charges per shot.
Oh,
I'm not sure how many charges the high capacity ones have.
40. So we give you 10 shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you want like 5 of them? You could probably absorb
I
that
think-
between the 3 of us.
I think that would be great if you guys are good with it.
We need to find you a what level is that gun? First of all?
The burner, I think it was one of my higher level items. Give me 1 second.
How much is the flamer tanks? Those ones you just talked about?
They're 280. So if we bought 5, you, me, and Clue would each subtract 467 credits.
Yeah,
Do it.
perfect. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. The my burner is only a level 3.
Let's look for a new gun for him. Heavy weapon.
Ideally, a line
Instead
weapon
of
because
spending
that's what.
$1,200 on flamer fuel.
Yeah, that's.
I'll
what-
say the salamander class next one up is a tier
Is it?
level 7 item and costs 6,050 credits alone. Still costs 4 petrol per use.
Yep,
Okay.
but it gives a longer line, higher critical damage, and double damage. So pretty solid. But yeah, as much as let's take a look here, see what line items I can get because I have special abilities that give me benefits to
Just for
firing
line?
lines. Yeah.
Alone?
Yep.
But like I said, you guys have plenty of time to do the shopping. It's about 2 weeks into your waiting period here. When there's about another week left before the ship is going to be ready. When Sedona, who has kind of stayed kind of to herself as she's been recovering, you've all seen her do a lot of meditating, but she's asked for some privacy. She kind of heals from the stress and rigors of what happened to her. But it's late one evening at Hashish's space dock when she kind of calls the 4 of you in to her into the kitchen to kind of gives you all a nice smile, and she's like, "Oh, my friends, I cannot thank you enough for what you did for me, flying all the way here to Aslanti space, and what happened in that moon was just absolutely the work of legends and heroics. It will be, if it wasn't so secretive, it would potentially be an epic series of movies that could get everybody famous and enduringly wealthy." But
I bet you could tell the story in a kind of free form, kind of, live stream podcast format.
it's a truly intriguing concept, and I
I
cannot
can
imagine
see tens of people watching that after it's already been recorded.
what other
Probably
hardships,
not during, because it's in the middle of the week.
you have endured for this. I am humbled for your aid in assisting me, but I wish to beg for your assistance one final time here and before we return home to Aslanti space. Surely by now you all recall what it was that we discovered on Nikondas and what led to all these events is with that wreckage of the Royal Venture, the Aslanti starship, and the rune drive that piloted it or controlled its engines.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
I definitely didn't forget about the rune drive.
I will say I was able to examine it for a short time before the Aslanti arrived, but I fear that if the Empire is able to gain full control over this technology and learn how to travel the vast interstellar distances without the use of drift engines, then their ability to wage war upon the Pact and all their systems will greatly increase, and we might see a total rise of the Aslanti Empire across all of space and not just in their little corner of the vast.
That'd be bad.
I beg you all, please, to help me in recovering this rune drive and keep it out from their hands.
Do you
Right.
Yeah. For
You want us-
sure.
to fight Nazis for the sake of the galaxy?
I was gonna do that for free, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like they'd be
Wait.
interested, but yes.
Are you paying us to fight Nazis?
Unfortunately, I do not have any funds upon which I might
Nazis
pay
have
you.
lots of money. We're gonna get their money.
I was just clarifying because he said he would do it for free, and so the implication in my head was
I
the fact
would.
we're getting paid. So I just wanted to clarify: we're not getting paid, but we'll rob the Nazis.
Wink.
Yes, indeed, you have full access to salvage and looting and whatever you find in the process of wherever this lab where they've taken it may be.
Salvage rights, baby.
Oh wait, so we're like good pirates, space pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a sword so I can knight the
Wait,
Oh, man.
actual pirates.
You want to be a knighted pirate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
that'd be
gonna have,
cool.
like
Man.
lightsabers, but they look like cutlasses. It's gonna be cool.
I think that's copyrighted and trademarked. We can't use that word.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
Disney is
laser
very
cutlasses.
litigious.
I do not have much information on where we can track down the lab where the room drive was taken. My time in the prison and the torture I was subjected to has left my memory units fairly scarred. I vaguely
We could do some
recall.
ayahuasca about that,
Oh
man.
shit! You're an android?
Yeah, man.
Yes,
It's a red
I
lady.
am an android.
I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, you're the only one who doesn't. Oh wait, Grunt doesn't know. Oh, so it's just Anura and I.
Oh
Huh.
yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has red skin and like
How about that?
blue circuits.
Acatonians have red skin too.
And she has like blue circuits running down her face and across her hands.
There might be
This
tattoos.
is their own medicine.
I am indeed a android, Lanier. And she kind of pauses. I know we have not met previously, but and she looks at Graham like, I know I've been sequestered these past few weeks, but when we have a moment, I'd like to speak with the two of you to thank you for your aiding my allies in this fight.
We've definitely met sometime.
Oh, don't worry about it. They point me at Nazis to shoot.
Indeed, and that's quite helpful. But as I was saying, I only recall the name of the station where the room drive was kept as Orelos, but I do not know any more information beyond that. I'm sorry I'm not able to give more aid and knowledge, but again, my memory circuits are rather damaged currently. Perhaps
We can do
if
some
you
ayahuasca about it later, for sure.
I got nothing. I was gonna say something, but it was nothing. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for
He
a
wants to
minute.
know if ayahuasca works on androids, on robots.
Yeah,
That's what he wants to know.
it definitely would.
I
It
didn't
works
wanna
on pretty
ask.
much everybody.
I like your hair.
All right, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna find it and we're gonna kill a bunch of Nazis and loot them. Done. Sounds like a good time.
indeed, perhaps if you now that it seems things are kind of calming down a little bit, perhaps we can venture around Apostet a little more and see what information might be found.
They don't love us here. Okay, back up.
How
They
much
don't love
money did we have
me
less the petrol?
280 per big
280?
tank. Yeah, per big tank. Little tanks are cheaper, but he would have to swap them out more frequently.
No, we get him the big tanks, but like how much was our total? We lost it in the
467 each from you, Doge, and myself if we get him 5.
467.
And I was taking a look
Yes.
at the I was taking a look at the weapon list within what's available to us, and I did find a couple of potentially decent options that I'm typing up in the chat room.
Are they still flamer weapons or different types of weapons? You shouldn't buy him flamer weapons if he's going to get a different flamer ammo. If he's going to get different type of weapon.
Correct.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just say
Well, then let's
for
just hold
line
off on
weapons.
that.
For line weapons, there's a disintegrator cannon that's a 40-foot line that deals 1d20 acid damage.
Luna.
And in the alternative, there's also a Hydra cannon, which is a cone weapon that I can shape to exclude 2 people from the target area.
Do that.
That does 2d6 electric and fire in a 25-foot cone.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
that's pretty cool.
25-foot cone's not very big, though.
No,
Yeah.
it's not very big. But you can exclude 2 people.
Yeah. Well, and if I do the I mean, if I was gonna get the disintegrator cannon, I would probably sell the
What
burner
about-
that I have to finance part of it. But if I'm getting a cone weapon, I would probably keep my existing line weapon.
What about like just a full-on rock and roll automatic weapon? That operates in a cone.
That's true.
But yeah,
I
so
haven't putzed around too much with the automatic weapon rules in Starfinder, so I didn't even.
So that's
they go through
that
ammo
operates in
pretty
a
quick,
cone
though.
too.
they do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they eat
Yeah,
ammo
but-
real fast.
But you can reload pretty quickly.
But like I said, we can figure out what we're doing before our next session. We are off next week for Thanksgiving, but this is the official start of Book 3 of Against the Aeon Throne, the Rune Drive Gambit by Larry Wilhelm.
We have Nazis.
Yeah, looks
Woot,
exciting.
There you go. We did it, guys.
But yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. Have a
Bye,
wonderful
everybody.
evening.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
Later, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.